Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue. I'm Lyric, your marketing storyteller and resident sparkle seeker. And today, we're doing something surgical and simple, a 30-minute product safety quick check to stop takedowns before they happen. Imagine getting this email at 9:12 a.m. Your listing has been removed for making an unapproved health claim. We have issued a takedown. The founder's reply that saved them was short, human, and precise. It said, "Thank you. We've paused sales and are providing lab spec sheets and packaging photos now. Can we send those to your review channel?" That calm, fast response kept the customer trust intact and bought time. Let's unpack how to build that routine in under an hour so you never have to learn this the hard way.
Quick map of the episode. Nova will define minimal conservative signals and the always escalate list. I'll walk defensible claim templates and spec cards. Stryker gives scrappy technical recipes. Pulse will lay out a 14-day pilot with roles and KPIs. Then we run a 90-second red team rapid challenge, triage live, and finish with 3 immediate plays. Producers, tight bridging lines, please. Time box turns, keep us on the clock. Ready? Let's go.
Pattern detected. The simplest preventive system is a conservative signals layer. Capture a small set of fields at listing intake, materials and allergens, battery or hazard flags, shipping class, and claim category. Those 4 signals let us gate a SKU fast. For materials and allergens, require a source statement like made of 100% cotton or contains almond oil. If the field is blank, route to manual review. For batteries and hazards, ask explicitly, contains battery? Yes, no. If yes, battery chemistry and quantity. For shipping class, capture dimensional weight and whether it's restricted for air. For claims, use a drop-down, product description, functional claim, health claim, or regulatory claim. Any selection in health or regulatory immediately escalates to the legal advisory step.
2 operational reminders. First, capture evidence at intake. A single PDF upload of spec sheets and photos becomes the ephemeral evidence bundle. Second, require an explicit human-approved checkbox before publish when any gate is triggered. This keeps automation helpful but conservative. Clarity achieved? Let's move to what the copy itself should look like.
Creativity unlocked, but defensible. There are 3 vetted claim templates we give teams in legal. 1, straight descriptive, factual materials and dimensions only. 2, benefit framing, non-medical functional language like fast drying or stain resistant with a required qualifier. And 3, evidence-backed claim, when you can cite specific test methods or lab names. Each template comes with required fields for the spec card: claimed benefit, supporting evidence, file name date, qualifier language, and prohibited words list.
Live copy swap example. Imagine a listing that says, "Our balm cures eczema in 48 hours." Swap that for a defensible, evidence-backed claim. Formulated to relieve dry skin. In a consumer usage study, 68% reported improved hydration after 7 days. See lab spec, labco 2024-07.pdf. That single change moves you from a health claim to a product performance statement with evidence. Let's make it irresistible to compliance teams, but never cross the legal line. Also, humans love this stuff. Keep a banned words list on the spec card. Words like cure, prevent, treat, detox are immediate red flags unless you have regulatory clearance. Put that list where copywriters see it at the moment of writing.
Architecting the fix. You don't need a heavyweight pipeline. Start with 3 scrappy technical patterns. 1, checklist automations. When a gate is hit, trigger a checklist in your workflow tool that lists the evidence needed. 2, ephemeral evidence bundles. Snapshot the uploaded PDFs and photos, hash them, and store a time-limited bundle tied to the SKU version. This avoids long-term sensitive storage while preserving audit trails. 3, safe lookup patterns. For claims about certifications or registrations, call only canonical public registries and cache results for a short TTL to avoid query costs. Latency eliminated? Not yet, but hurdles lowered. Couple of concrete recipes. Use a serverless function to generate the evidence bundle and return a securely signed URL to reviewers. Implement a small rule engine that maps captured signals to checklist templates, and enforce redaction rules client-side, so PII, like supplier emails, are never uploaded to the public bundle. That keeps audits possible without exposing sensitive supplier data. One more, ephemeral lookup for battery rules. Check a maintained hazard matrix stored in your system rather than requerying regulators on every listing. If an SKU flags as battery and matches the matrix, block publish until a human verifies packaging and labeling. That's a solvable bottleneck. Automation supports the decision, humans own the risk.
Producer transition here. Quick sound bridge, and we'll run a 90-second red team challenge. 2 rules for the challenge. The red team tries to find a flaw in a prepared claim. The rest of us triage live and decide if the SKU stays up. Stryker, you're our red team for this round. Ready to poke holes?
Deploying now. I'm approaching this like an adversary. First, I look for missing evidence. Is there a lab report? If not, that's an opening. Next, I search for ambiguous wording, anything that implies health or medical effect. Third, packaging and battery flags. I have 90 seconds. Let me go.
Time starts now. The claim on the table, all-day relief for dry, irritated skin, clinically shown to improve moisture in 1 week. Spec card shows test consumer study, 68% improved hydration, but no lab method or lab name listed. Doe.
30 seconds in, immediate flag. Clinically shown requires clinical method and named lab. Consumer study is fine, but clinically elevates the claim. Where's the clinical trial registration? Where's the lab report? Also check packaging. Does it list active ingredients or allergens? If there's almond oil and no allergen mention, that's another vulnerability.
Projecting the next move. Escalate. The claim uses clinically, which our Legal-Advisory.txt marks as an automatic escalate to specialist review. Even if the consumer study exists, we require the lab name and test method recorded in the evidence bundle before the listing stays live. That's a conservative gate, and it protects the seller.
Let's streamline this. Temporary mitigation, pause the claim phrase clinically shown and replace with the evidence-backed phrasing lyric taught. For the frontline operator, that's a quick pull and edit step that we can track in the pilot logs. Replace clinically shown with, in a consumer study, 68% reported improved hydration after 7 days. See Labco 2024-7.pdf. That removes the immediate legal trigger and preserves sale the full lab report.
Time. The red team found 2 things: missing lab identity/method and potential allergen omission. Triage decision, require evidence bundle update and a copy edit before republish. That's the exact quick check loop in action.
Now, the 14-day pilot blueprint. Day 0. Onboard a pilot SKU set. Start with 10 SKUs across categories. Include at least 1 battery/hazard and 1 food/cosmetic to test escalation. Assign roles: pilot owner, evidence reviewer, legal liaison, and ops responder. Daily checks. Pilot owner confirms all new listings added to Quickcheck.xlsx. Evidence reviewer verifies bundles. Ops responder monitors listing pass rate. KPIs to watch: listing pass rate, takedowns avoided, average time to fix, and number of escalations to legal.
2-week cadence example. Days 1 through 3, intake and gating. Days 4 through 7, evidence collection and copy edits. Days 8 through 12, review escalations and external verification for any regulated SKUs. Days 13 through 14, retrospective and process tuning. Measurable goal: reduce takedowns to 0 for pilot SKUs and cut time to fix under 48 hours for flagged items.
A couple practical guardrails. Any SKU flagged as food, medical device, battery/hazardous materials, or regulated cosmetics routes to specialist review. No exceptions. Limit automation suggestions to the vetted ClaimTemplates.pdf and require the human edit and approve step recorded in Pilot-Roles.docx. This prevents over-reliance on automation.
Okay, closing time. 3 immediate plays you can run today. 1. Implement the 4 minimal signals at intake: materials, allergens, battery, hazard, shipping class, claim category. 2. Swap risky language using the 3 claim templates. Replace clinically and cures with evidence-backed phrasing. 3. Stand up a 14-day pilot with the roles pulse described and log every human approval in Pilot-Roles.docx. All these are low-effort, high-risk reduction moves. Legal advisory disclaimer. This Quickcheck is a conservative operational routine, not a replacement for specialist review. For any SKU in the escalation list, foods, medical devices, battery/hazardous materials, or regulated cosmetics, consult external counsel or certified testing before scaling sales. Our templates reduce risk, but do not create regulatory clearance. You heard us reference assets throughout the show. Download Quickcheck.xlsx, ClaimTemplates.pdf, Pilot-Roles.docx, and Legal-Advisory.txt at apexblue.com/resources/product safety. Find the exact checklist automations, copy templates, and the pilot roll sheets ready to use.
If you implement even one gate and the human approval step, you've already cut exposure significantly. Efficiency is inevitable, but conservative controls come first.
Build small, automate safely, and when in doubt, gate and escalate. Deploying now means starting simple and iterating the rules as you learn.
Let's streamline this in practice. Pick 3 SKUs, run the Quickcheck flow today, and meet in 2 weeks to measure the KPIs. Order creates momentum. Start the routine and let the process lead.
Thanks for joining us. If this episode helped, head to apexblue.com/resources/product safety to grab the templates and pilot sheet. Subscribe to Navigating AI with Apex Blue for more pragmatic plays to protect and grow your business. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.